I'm a doctor, not an escalator. Spock, give me a hand.
Happy Halloween, boy. Welcome back to the channel. I've got a very special Halloween episode for you. I even dressed up as Captain Kirk for the occasion.
Give me a champagne bottle. Come here. I want one.
To celebrate this wonderful holiday, I'm gonna introduce you to one of the worst Halloween movies I've probably ever seen. Which isn't exactly fair because I've seen about 9 movies total. And today we're gonna make that 10 with Hubie Halloween. The movie we're talking about today is a Happy Madison production, which means it stars Adam Sandler, and it's fucking terrible. Adam Sandler plays a role in this movie on the big screen that we really haven't seen him play before. He's the town idiot who is borderline mentally challenged and has a speech impediment.
Thanks for the free breakfast.
I gotta say, it's really great to see him branch out and try new things. His version of the town dumbass in this movie is a guy who's obsessed with Halloween. It's the biggest day of the year for him, which is pretty sad, and he over-decorates his yard like that person on your street that you absolutely hate. On Halloween night, Hubie thinks it's his job to keep everybody safe and make sure nobody's getting up to any mischief, all right? The movie starts with everybody in this town being a fucking dickhead to him, and that's the whole movie. That's it. I'm not kidding you. This entire movie is just a town bullying the local moron. It's actually kind of depressing. Right off the bat, the kids in the town are hurling bags of shit and throwing eggs at him. The people he works with on a day-to-day basis bully him. The teachers in the local schools bully him.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, no, baby, he overstayed his welcome.
Kevin James, he plays a cop, bullies him. Tim Meadows, he plays a local, bullies him. Ray Liotta, Henry Hill is in this movie. And his main role, you guessed it, is to bully him. His favorite prank by far is to call Hubie Puby, which just so happens to be everybody else's shtick too.
Right here, Puby.
Have fun, pubes.
Is that the first girl you ever talked to, Puby?
Puby!
Hey, Puby!
Thanks, Puby. Hey, Mr. Pubois.
The joke gets funnier the 100th time, I promise, which the writers kind of banked on for the 6 jokes that they put in this movie. Hubie Halloween takes those 6 jokes, runs them straight into the fucking ground, and beats him with a metal bat. It's brutal. For example, joke number 3. Hubie is easily scared. Take a wild guess how many times they use that joke in a Halloween movie. There's also a scene where Hubie's mom, forgot to tell you, Hubie is a mama's boy. Totally original idea. Hubie's mom has a habit of wearing shirts that you would see Florida husbands wearing while they yell at their kids in the dairy section at Walmart. It's joke number 2 in this movie, and in this scene, you can see her wearing a shirt that says, "Boner Donor."
Boner donor. Now, what does that even mean?
Well, I think boner's another word for a mistake. Like, I made a big boner in math class. So maybe boner donor means I donate mistakes.
That makes sense.
Every single human being on this planet knows what a boner is. Stop. Boner is a universal word. It transcends language and culture. You can go to a tribe in the Amazon forest that's cut off from the rest of the world, and they absolutely know what a boner is. Also, you're trying to tell me that this lady who's been on Earth for however many years has successfully avoided the word boner? Bullshit. Anyways, that's not the point. She thinks the word boner means mistake. And now Hubie thinks that's what it means. Cue the montage of joke number 2.
Realize I might have gone too far for your teenage mental capacities, and that is a boner on my part. At your age, I made some huge boners. Boners that I wish I could get back now. My boner.
Christ. Yeah. So obviously, there's a love interest in this movie. She's played by Julie Bowen. It's the same girl who played his love interest in Happy Gilmore. She was the popular one in high school. He was the loser. Another totally original movie idea. Me personally, I never thought she was that great of an actor. I mean, who could forget her cry for help when Happy Gilmore was about to get railed by a punch buggy.
Worm.
Happy, look out!
I absolutely love that movie, and that noise that she made, which sounded like some exotic bird, is tattooed on my brain meat for the rest of my life. Thanks a lot. In this movie, Julie Bowen plays a woman named Violet Valentine, and she had me in tears, but not for the right reasons. She's been in love with Hubie since like 2nd grade. He's been in love with her, but they never, you know the story. And because of that, she tries to act endearing towards him. But when she talks to him, it either sounds like she's treating him like a little kid, or she's completely patronizing him as a human being.
How did you get to be so badass?
You.
Yes, you, Hubie, you're a stud.
You're most friendly, most popular, and best looking. You're being nice to me.
Of course, Hubie. You're the best person I know. You're always thinking of everyone else and never of yourself. But I guess that's why you're a hero.
You see what I mean? It's very subtle, but it seems like she's being an ass to him right to his face and behind his back at the same time. It's hands down the best part about this movie, and it just wasn't on purpose. And on top of that, she treats Hubie like a little kid. What, are you in love with a little kid? What's the deal, Violet? Why is she in love with somebody who does this? She looks completely enamored by a man who ate shit on a bicycle and saved face by acting like a Halloween prop. I hate this movie. So it's Halloween night. Hubie's out on the town, making sure everybody's safe, making sure nobody gets into any trouble. There was one scene where a little girl, she went trick-or-treating, and she went up to a house. It said, take one piece, but there's a whole bowl, and every shithead little kid, you take more than one. We're all human here. As she was going to take more than one, Hubie pops out from behind a bush and confronts her. That got me a good laugh. I gotta give the movie that. After that, he goes to a high school party, starts pouring out people's drinks like a dickhead. He smashed this kid's vape, and then he gets kicked out because everybody wants to kill him because the whole town is a bunch of dicks. And also, he's a dick, so I guess he deserves it. Everybody in the party mutually agrees, we're gonna kill this guy.
Leave, or I'll beat you with a tire iron.
You and whose army?
Just me.
And me.
And me.
And me.
And definitely me.
It's a town full of assholes, and they really want to drive that point home, because otherwise there'd be no point to the ending of this movie. While Hubie's out on the town keeping everybody safe, a bunch of people start going missing. He's doing a pretty terrible job of keeping everybody safe, but you can't really blame the guy because he has an IQ of like 10, and all he has to help him is like this Inspector Gadget thermos.
Step out of the vehicle!
More and more people start going missing, and you start to see a trend. The people that are missing are the people who pick on Hubie the most. Ray Liotta. Still can't believe he's in this movie. Tim Meadows and his wife in the movie, Maya Rudolph, they get kidnapped. And then this kid who works with Hubie, he picks on him a lot, he also gets kidnapped. And he's a total creep.
Hey, Freddie Mercury.
So lit to have freshman girls here. New crop of hotties to hit on.
Easy, Mikey. My sister's a freshman.
Once all these certain people conveniently start going missing, the whole town thinks it's Hubie. They think this guy came up with some master plan to kidnap everybody. Some people in the town try to corner him, but he gets away with the old Frankenstein trick.
Hey, have you? Frankenstein!
Did we just fall for the old Frankenstein trick?
Of course, the old Frankenstein trick. After a series of events that I really don't want to bore you with, they find out that it's not Hubie. Obviously, look at this guy. It's Hubie's mom, who somehow, in her old age, managed to kidnap these 3 people and tie them up on stakes with her old lady strength. She tied them all up on stakes above these bonfires and started pouring gasoline under them because she's gonna burn them alive. She's gonna burn them alive because they're mean to her son. Of course, Hubie Dubois saves the day by pouring a drop of soup out of his dumb fucking thermos, and now he's just the town hero. Just like Violet said.
I guess that's why you're a hero.
So he saves these people's lives, and they all just have epiphanies and decide to be nice to him.
I feel a lot of pressure to be cool all the time. So lit to have freshman girls here.
The moral of this story, if I'm understanding correctly, is to publicly humiliate the local dipshit every single day until he saves your life. It's a very important life lesson. After this fiasco, the whole town just magically decides we're gonna be nice to this guy. They make him the fucking mayor.
That's right. Thank you, Danielle, and everybody. I'll see you at the apple bobbing contest at 10 o'clock tonight.
Oh, thank God this guy saved these 4 randos from his own mom burning them alive, who we still haven't caught yet, because she got away with joke number 1, the old Frankenstein trick.
Frankenstein!
Where?
Let's make her son our mayor. The man who didn't know the word boner is now running the show. At the end of the day, it's a comedy movie that's made for kids. In fact, most people would probably say, oh, it's a movie made for kids, you know, it's just meant to be fun. Fuck that. School of Rock, Kicking and Screaming, Nacho Libre. Kids movies can be good and also be funny. With all that said, you know, it got me in the mood for Halloween. I love this holiday, and I guess that's the whole point of a Halloween movie. There's a werewolf on the loose, played by Steve Buscemi. There's the typical escaped psychopath, played by whoever this is. At least it's Halloween-y. Happy Halloween, bitches. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another video and coming back. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment down below. Leave a like on the video. I'm live on Twitch at twitch.tv/longlivespoons. Come on by. I do a stream every now and then. We get to hang out. Once Halo Infinite comes out in December, I'm gonna be streaming like a motherfucker. Again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.